So at first, I didn't really want to talk about this Nedu podcast saga, but it's looking as if anywhere we enter in the internet, they just keep following us. You open this app, Nedu and VeryDarkMan. You open the other app, Nedu and VeryDarkMan. So we all know that Nedu runs a podcast called Honest Bunch. So he has been inviting, he has different guests. He will invite this one. They will talk about their personal life. Sometimes they will just gist about some things. But this time around, he had D1 on set. We all know that D1 is a skit maker, and also that he has a personal issue with VeryDarkMan, which we are yet to know like what his real problem is. So this time around, the D1 was talking. They were having some interviews. They were talking about people like Mercy Chinwo, but all of a sudden they started talking about VeryDarkMan. That's when D1 said that VeryDarkMan, is gay. So VeryDarkMan now, this video actually went viral. The highlight, you needed to see the editing, like that very part was trending. I know people tagged VeryDarkMan only for VeryDarkMan to reply to Nedu, because according to him, he said that he's using D1, that D1 is actually a worm, and that he's using the worm to catch the fish. So he now replied Nedu, and the funny thing is that VeryDarkMan always says something with his own evidence. So he brought out screenshots of his chat with Nedu, how Nedu was begging him to see him, how Nedu was begging him to come for his podcast. He even promised to buy him a car if he comes for his podcast. He was trying to be close to him, different voice notes, Then, after the funniest thing is that all this saga they're having together, that they're using other people as damage control. So the first person that was mentioned, because VeryDarkMan told Nedu that he is going to mention the names of girls he has slept with. Not as if he investigated on his own, and not as if he even have evidence of it. He said that Nedu told him personally that he has done something with these girls. So the first person that was mentioned was Jojo. So when a picture was popped on screen, people were like, are you sure she did this? Are you sure she did that? Because, if you go to Nedu's page, it's not as if this girl has really appeared on Nedu's page. Then after this old video, VeryDarkMan was like that if his lawyer reached out to him again concerning Nedu, that he's going to post more. So after this VeryDarkMan's video, the girl decided to make a video, Jojo. She was crying. She was saying that of all persons, why would they tag her to Nedu? That, the glory is supposed to be to Tunde Enot. That Tunde Enot even helped her post her video. That she has only seen, made a video with Nedu twice. That she has nothing to do with Nedu. She has never slept with Nedu before. So I believe VeryDarkMan saw this video, and since he didn't have enough evidence, and since it was them say kind of gist, so he decided to make a video and apologize to her, saying that he only said what Nedu told him. That if the girl wants to clear the air, she should come online, like she should come on live with him, TikTok live with him by 2 p.m. That he is very sorry. He rendered a sincere apology. The next person that was dragged was Cyberboch. It still said them say. That VeryDarkMan said that Nedu told him that if you see Cyberboch in real life, that Cyberboch is very, very tacky, that she always look tacky, she always look classless, that all those stuff that she will be advising girls to, if he's not this kind of guy, don't settle for him, that she is very, very classless. He even said that she came for his own podcast. You remember Cyberboch went for Nedu's podcast where she made that statement of if it's not 20 million and above, a girl should not their legs. So he said that she was saying this in the podcast, that he was looking at her as one, say, who is this classless girl, that she's not even what she's always talking about, all those kind of things. And he even urged Cyberboch to come out and say the truth, like whether he actually said this kind of thing. And but the thing is that I know VeryDarkMan is we most times what he always says is always right, but I don't think it's really right for him to drag things unnecessarily, because what is these people's business with the issue you have with Nedu? I understand the fact that you are trying to bring down Nedu's brand, but at the same time you are tarnishing other people's image. He even went as far as, talking about Mercy Chinwo, saying that okay, Nedu was even the one that was talking about Mercy Chinwo in the podcast, saying that Easy is wrong. Like, how many persons, he mentioned GDK, he mentioned, is it Frank Edward, that how many persons say the same thing against you? So automatically, that statement means that Easy T is actually the one at fault without any concrete evidence. I don't believe that if 7 persons stand together and have issue with you, it automatically means you are the bad person. So this their whole issue is becoming, I'll put it that it's becoming messy, because at the VeryDarkMan's end is, should I put it, is doing too much by mentioning people's name, like trying to tarnish other people's image in this guise of, saying that he wants to bring down Nedu's brand, or he's targeting Nedu. If you are fighting with Nedu, go straight to Nedu. Like the one he dropped, that at least we know that Nedu's wife has been beating him, that Nedu do jump defense when they are fighting with the wife. That one is a direct fight. We are still waiting to hear what they have for us, like enough things they have for us, because I don't think this their fights will soon come to an end. But for now, let me know your own thoughts in the comment section, what you think about this whole issue. My name is Small Zoe, and I'll see you in my next video.